Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man. Drop this shit. What up?
Well, you know what this? So, yo.
What were you gonna
You
say?
know what this? So there's a picture that's been floating around that's like kind of been starting controversy, I think, with you and Hollow and shit, and niggas been voicing their opinions and shit. We had Math up here. Math was like he did, you know what I mean? That was some sucker shit. Hollow, you know what I mean? He's doing communicating with.
I mean, you know
like,
what?
so,
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know why Hollow is a sucker for doing what everybody does behind the scene, but he just took a picture of him. Cortez, always, I see him, we smoke blunts together, we were smoking together, Norbs is my boy, everybody's my homie. So why act cool with me behind the scene if you're not going to do it on fucking camera? So, if anything, Hollow is being more of an honest person than anybody else, in my opinion. He don't give a fuck. Like, it is what it is. It's always been that way. It's not like some new shit. I feel like, you know, that's just some fucking, you know, personal fucking thing with him or some shit. I don't know. To me...
Oh,
to me, like,
so basically, niggas is cool too, but they faking it though. For him,
all you got to know is Hollow knows that me and him has to happen. You know what I mean? That really is the only thing that matters. All the side shit don't matter. Like, we could talk about this shit all day, and I really don't like talking about side shit. Like, what matters is the bars. That's what we always got to focus on, is actually the battles that need to happen. Me and Hollow's a battle that's been in the works for years. To be honest with you, it's not like somebody could come by and stop that.
Or
he's been one
I ain't gonna lie.
Plus for me and him to battle for the last 5-6 years. I mean, you know, so this ain't some new shit. Me and him are the only two dudes that are as similar as each other, like the way we are. Like, if we battle each other and we have an unlimited round, it's gonna be the end of the planet. I'm telling you that right now. Like, if me and him have an unlimited round, we destroy each other.
You ain't gonna lie, Diz. I really want you and that sucker ass nigga, Murder Mook to battle, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what? I think Daylight should battle Mook. I don't want to battle Mook. The thing is, why battle somebody you're not fucking motivated to battle, bro? Like, just for the fucking name? Yeah, it would be cool to crush Mook. That would be a cool thing to do. But you know what, man? Like, for me, like, I'm not taking no more battles that don't fit what I'm trying to do. Like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not going to go for it. I just don't feel like Mook is a good matchup for me stylistically anyways. I feel like he has a completely different style, and people respect him for his what?
Hey, Diz, stop your bullshit. You know you want to battle me. Stop it. This is Mook. You're not going to get up there and talk like he ain't know about the battle. You know goddamn well.
Talk that shit, son. Talk that shit.
Sounds good, though. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
You would battle me. You would battle me.
Yeah, I would do it. Okay, you're right. No, I'm not.
Yo, son, he'll battle that nigga Mook tomorrow, son. He'll battle that nigga tomorrow.
No, I wouldn't battle him tomorrow. That won't happen. And listen, man, what I'm saying is, yeah, you're right. I would battle him. I'm not going to go front and say I wouldn't. I'm just saying that's not something I'm looking to do. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to battle him. Like, I'm not looking to fucking chase him down and get him a paycheck. What am I going to have to do? Find somebody that's going to invest $1 billion in him? Like, no, I'm not going through that shit again. That shit, the first time that shit happened, it was the worst thing that's ever happened to battle rap, bro. I'm not going through that shit again. If somebody wants to do that for him, to do a battle, then, you know, then good for him. More power to him, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But who I would battle was Lux. And, you know, that's a possibility of happening, too. Yeah, I would definitely love to battle Lux. He's just a lyrical dude. I think we just have a battle with a lot of big words in it. That's what would happen between me and Lux. And I guess for certain people, that'd probably be fun to watch. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like me and Lux could create a classic, but yeah.
You know what? This shit is awkward and shit. Like I know you're very limited right now. You're not really fucking with it. You can't.
Yeah, I am.
You can't come to the East Coast. You can, but you're not fucking with the East Coast and shit. So it's just like.
Well, the thing is, it's like. No, the thing is, it has nothing to do with not fucking with the East Coast. I just have certain battlers I'm limited to battling right now. And, like, I pretty much voiced my opinion a bunch of times, and people really know this, that know where my mind state is at right now. Like, I only feel like I should be battling Hollow and Lux or fucking maybe Official because I've never battled a girl, man, and that's what I wanted to do, and we've been trying to set that up. I feel like if the shit don't belong in my storyline, man, I don't want to do the battle. I just don't feel like I don't know, like, if a battle don't fit, like, that's why I took Jonai, that's why I took Dumbfounded. Me and Dumbfounded battled when we were kids, you know what I mean? And we were 19 when we first battled, so it was like fucking, you know, Fist of the North Star type of shit, fucking seeing each other again and just, you know what I mean, karateing it out, you know what I mean? So there was a storyline to that. Iron Solomon, there's a huge storyline behind that. I can't battle people that don't belong, that ain't going to create a classic for me. That's why I can't battle Clips, bro. What will Clips do? He'll come there and be like, psych, I lied. Hey, yo, I'm a freestyle about his hat, and I'm a freestyle and bring it back. Hey, yo, when I'm ripping the track, hey, yo, flipping it back. Like, I'm not gonna deal with that. Like, yo, that's why I can't battle Clips, bro. Like, I love Clips. I've always been a fan of Clips, but what's going to happen if me and Clips battle? Everyone go sweep our battle under the rug and say we were both trash. I ain't doing that shit. I need a classic out here. I need to look for are going to turn into some crazy shit. And it comes out again like, yo, that was the craziest battle I've ever been in. You know, after my Solomon shit. That's so, you know,
but Diz, let me ask you a question. Did you expect to have that battle you had with Iron Solomon, though, really? You expect the outcome of that?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be crazy because the thing is, look, remember I made a blog about it. I was talking about how, like, his battle on URL, why it hurt his shit, because he already lost before he came there. Like, the battle was, like, almost mentally rigged for Mook to win. Like, I just don't feel like Solomon had a chance. And I knew if he came to Canada, all those fans that haven't seen him for a long time were going to listen to him, and no one was going to boo him for shit, and he was going to get out all his shit. And on top of that, our styles mixed together. There's a thing about clashes of styles. You got to be careful when you set up these matches, because if your style clash too much, then you going to have a divided outcome, and it's just not going to be a classic. That's another reason I don't want to battle Mook. It's just going to be a divided outcome. You know what I mean? You know, my side saying he got bodied, his side saying I got bodied, and it would be better. That doesn't make a classic if people really believe that. That just makes a battle whack. You know what I mean? And you got to be careful with that. And me and Solomon, stylistically, was a perfect match. And I knew it was going to be crazy. I felt like he was going to say some, like, I just knew that he had the ability to say some fucked up shit to me. And then we had a lot of personal shit together that could have been brought up, and we both didn't bring it up. So it was weird, too, on that aspect. I guess we just respected each other in that situation, you know what I mean? But it still was a classic. You can still respect somebody who put together a classic, that's for damn sure. I like the sportsmanship more than the fake. I just like the sportsmanship more than the fake beef, man. I'm too old for the fake beef, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro. I'm not going to... You set up a battle with me that I really have problems with, and you're going to be able to tell in the battle.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna ask, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, you know what, dude? You was great hitting math.
What?
You were great hitting math.
I think you asked me that last time.
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think it anymore. That shit was a long time ago.
Yeah, but you gotta understand something, B. Like, I understand it was a long time ago, but because of that, you're not battling on the East like that, and because of that, you got niggas like Cortez.
That's not why.
That's
not why I'm not battling on
the East. What makes you think that? But Diz, I hear you, but it goes beyond the fact that it was longer. You got niggas who's cool with math, who do business with you and the people around you. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just you hitting math from 2 years ago, a year, and that's just it. It's bigger than that. You got niggas in uncomfortable positions.
I think people keep losing sight of what it's really about. It's really about that type of shit not being given as much attention as it's given, so it could fucking not be as important as it is and not have that bad negative impact on battle rap like it does. You know what I mean? Like, that type of shit needs to just be, you know, it doesn't need to be brought up all the time. Not at all, bro. I just feel like that's just, I mean, to keep bringing that up is just, it's a negative thing. It ain't good for growth, you know what I mean? And, whatever happens from it, happens from it. I already acknowledge that. It's not like I don't acknowledge the fact that, you know, something's going to happen from it. It's just, to me, the battle shit don't stop. I'll tell you that much. And no situation that makes sense to me.
It's limited. I'm going to tell you right now. But
why would it be limited?
If you ain't have this problem, Math probably would have been in the movie.
If I what?
Right?
If
you ain't have that incident didn't happen, Math probably would have been in the movie too, right? Or wrong?
you know what, man? Here's the crazy part. I wanted to fucking reach out to him and get him into it. Like, a part of me wanted to do that, and that's the one. I'm keeping it 100 with you right now. Like, you got me, like, on the line just speaking. Like, I'm not planning none of this shit. I wanted to get him involved, but I feel like it's gotten too far with him to where it's just like, bro, if it would have been talked about a long time ago, that would have happened, bro. Now it's all threatening and, you know, just all kinds of crazy shit that's happened where it's just like, man, it's at a point where it's fucking dead at this point, bro. Like, and I did think about that. I don't feel bad about shit like that, because I do, man. But, you know, I don't feel like motherfuckers are going to look out for me anyways if they had their own opportunity, you know what I mean? If certain cats, if they get an opportunity, they ain't never going to look out for me, you know what I mean? And I already acknowledge that, and that's not the reason why I look out for people, because I expect something back from them. I know not every person that I looked out for in my life is going to actually acknowledge it. A lot of people don't. They undermine it, in fact, you know what I mean? So I'm already used to that in that aspect, but it's just, you know, things are just, I don't know, I guess because I don't like talking about this shit no more, it's just so blown out of proportion that people can't really put the pieces together like where it's really at in front of me and how I see it at this point. It's way past even trying to explain all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, I literally feel bad for the shit that's happening with him, but that's what happens when you don't let shit go, man.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah, man.
That's such the waters and shit.
Yeah, we got on a quick depressing note. We was all happy and shit earlier. It got all depressing and shit, man. It's like a funeral in here, Cap.
No, it's my nigga. You got to understand this. It ain't depressing. Niggas want to know because we have Math Hoffa last week. He was just like, you want to. So he said, y'all could be buddy after that. He just want 5 minutes, which he said, and that's just that. And it's just like the battle rap. Like, I want to see you battle on RBE or fucking you or again or some shit that or him on.
For me, it's like I don't know.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's the fact that the whole battle rap community saw that. So you can't just say I don't want to talk about it no more. Like, bro, it happened. It happened, and then
I know, but people
being
tell
very
me not
vocal.
to
Nah, but
hear
me out though.
Yeah,
hear me out though. It happened already.
No,
yeah. Now I can understand if Math wasn't talking about it, but Math still wants that 5 minutes with you.
But
so
he's always been
like,
talking about
I don't want to talk about it no more. You feel me?
The thing is, though, Caps, you got to understand the reason why I don't want to talk about it, Doug. I offered him that shit with a pay-per-view fight, and he said he didn't want his kids to see the fight, and then he tried to sue me. He did all this crazy-ass shit, bro, so you can't, like, expect me to still... About? Yeah, bro, this is... Wait, what do you mean? This is not some new shit. Motherfuckers act like this shit never happened, bro. This is not some new shit, man.
Nah, he tried to... I think he was still King of the Dot.
Nah, my name was in that shit, too. So, you know...
Oh.
And you know, I'm just trying to tell you, man. And then it became, I'll stab you and shoot you and kill you. Like, all this shit, bro, like, it's just gone to a point where I don't have to do nothing anymore. And every time I talk about it, Caps, people come after me like, you still talking about it. Oh, you think you're tough because you punched Math. Like, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, that's why I just stay away from that convo. Like, I'm not trying to have people think that I'm over here bragging about some shit that happened 2 years ago. God damn. It was in 2014. God damn, we about to hit 2017. You know that?
True. Yeah, but that's my whole thing, though, Diz. I dig it, but he still feels a kind of way about it. And the whole community, the whole Barrack community seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like...
he had his opportunity something about it.
And then you got to understand is when you got other niggas in the middle of the shit, like you got Cortez, who's cool with both of y'all. You got Hollow, who's cool with both of y'all. Like, it ain't just about you and Math no more. It's not.
I mean,
because
and they don't seem to care that much. They don't seem to care as much as him, though. I don't see them caring as much as him. Nobody even talks about it. Like, anytime I see anyone anywhere, nobody ever talks about it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, you know, he's the only one that's tripping. And let me explain something to you. The reason why he's tripping is because he's had shit. Look, man, when you don't got shit going on, you tripping. When you got shit going on, you don't have time to be tripping. It's only natural that he's tripping. I know he's tripping. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not, you know what I mean? You know, I'm not going to fucking fall into shit. I already did by this, just acknowledging it in this conversation, technically. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I really, at the end of the day, just, left that shit behind me. I don't wake up and think about, like, you know what I mean? I haven't even seen the video in a while. Like, I don't watch that shit, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes when he talks shit, I'll say some shit back. And, like, if I see him, like, talking a lot of shit, I'll randomly say something back. And we sometimes occasionally say some shit to each other on Twitter. But that's after he says a million things, bro. Come on, man. It's like, come on. And at this point, I'm not responding to shit.
Have you ever spoken to Math on the phone?
I tried to at one point. He didn't want to, bro. You don't understand, bro.
I never spoke not one time.
No, we didn't. That's another thing, man. He's never even made that fucking effort to do that. You know what I mean? And it's just all this weird shit going on. Him telling people he got stomped out by 10 people, like, and all this fucking fictional fucking fairy tale shit. Like, bro, nobody got no time for this shit. Really.
Okay. I was just the way I could motherfucking make that nigga talk.
Look, we already know that everybody knows it's not over. So whatever happens, man. I don't know why people keep bringing it up.
But that's my whole thing. But I've been talking to you for mad long on the phone and shit. You a cool nigga, so I don't want to see something happen to you behind this. That's my whole thing.
Oh, don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about me. I don't think Math is that stupid. How about that? So, anyways, man.
All right.
Pretty much what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is when you focus on negative situations, you bring them shits out, man. Like, and you know what? Every time you got a positive situation going on, a negative thing like this happens. This is not new to me. Like, you always, from positive situations, you're gonna get that. You know what I mean? He's not the only person, bro. It's coming from multiple angles. You know what I mean? People, a lot of people mad they're not a part of this shit. You know what I mean? And that's why right now you hear a lot of people loud as fuck about this shit. And at the end of the day, everybody fucking, they deal their own hand the way they they decide to do their shit. Like, those are the roads they chose to take, man. And nobody could ever be at fault for shit. I'll tell you that much. Definitely not me. I've always been just a worker, man. I work. I just put in work. For me, it's never changed. I've always put in work. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I don't focus on the bullshit, man. I just stay focused on moving forward and making shit happen. And people that are smart, surround themselves.
I'll fuck with you, but you are full of shit, my nigga. You just had a battle.
What do you mean?
You said like the Math Hoffa punch. Stop it, my nigga. Like you reference it in the battles, my nigga.
Okay, that's a punchline. So what? Don't you figure that he was saying some shit right before that? How about if I told you right before
I said that? But that's what I'm saying. Y'all keep going back and forth saying shit.
Nah, bro, and I'm not even going to say this shit on here because I don't want to seem like I'm fucking quote-unquote dry snitching or whatever, but he was talking a lot of wild shit after that vacation when the camera kept rolling, the part that they cut off. You probably saw that shit. I seen that shit.
Nah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yo, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, well, I guess you don't know, man. Like,
Math you on Twitter. So the same shit. He be saying like crazy other shit. You know what I mean? So not Twitter shit. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna throw something in there, especially when he's doing full rounds dissing me and fucking starting shit with people that are mentioning me in battles. Like, come on, man, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Like, I at the end of the day, for me, like, I know what it is. I just keep making moves and motherfuckers get salty. It's always been this way. It ain't nothing new to me, man. Okay.
Straight up.
Okay, I got you.
That's how it really is, Cap. That's how it really is.
That's how it really is?
Yeah, people just get salty. This shit don't come from out of nowhere. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's pure salt. It's pure salt. Packaged up, like the Himalayan shit? Like the Himalayan pink shit?
I see it.
Like, the Himalayan pink salt? Like that shit. A whole box of it. Whole box of salt.
I see it. You know what it is? And I'm going to see it after this. Like, I see it. But you got to understand, too, bro. It's just reality. After the punch happens, you got cash to nothing. You got to take yourself outside of Dizaster and be a fan. It doesn't matter.
All right, so
it looks like you got quarters. I'm just being real with you.
Okay, so you're saying everything now that I do in my life that's going to be successful is going to be attributed to a punch?
Nah, I'm not saying that at all. But what I do think
so
is
what?
that
The Cassidy shit would have never happened if I didn't punch Math. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that one punch, even though it's just a punch,
got me the Cassidy battle.
Battle rap altering stance. Like it went from number one.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. After the 2 months or month and a half or 2 months after I punched Math, I was pretty much banned from King of the Dot, and I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I was like, oh shit, I guess I can't battle nowhere anymore. So how do you explain that little fucking gap of time where I was fucking just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I'm just gonna battle on some small league type of shit. And then an opportunity came to me out of nowhere. How would that mean that, anything? How did that have anything to do with it? That comes from
you understand, Diz. I'm just being honest with you. But Diz, you got to hear me out though. I don't understand. I don't know where that shit came from. I'm a fan, nigga. I don't talk
Neither
to
do
you.
I.
I'm not your manager. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just came. I don't know where it came from. So I'm just saying, from a fan standpoint, it looked like that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it was a setup or shit like that.
I can understand that, but it's like, come on, man. That's like a real, like, yeah, okay, maybe, but that's a far-fetched thought. Like, that's not a first thing you should ever jump to conclusion of. Like, yeah, it could be a theory, which is definitely incorrect. Like, how did, I feel like I was lucky. I don't feel like shit was, planned or, I'm going to punch Math to get Cassidy or some weird shit like that. And, Math always thinks like it's some weird type of setup, man. And Hollow don't even believe that it's a setup. So none of his friends believe it's a setup. You know what I mean? So no, nobody believes it's a setup because they know it's not a setup. They know I didn't set him up. You believe it's a setup? You think I set Math up? There's actually interviews where you could go back from before the battle and you could see from how I was talking that there's no way possible ever that it would be a setup, if you have any doubt.
Yo, I'll be real with you. I don't think it was a setup, but I think everything was right.
Of course it wasn't, man. I'm not even like that.
At home,
I'm not
everything
the type
was
of
right.
dude that will orchestrate. Bro, Caps, I'm not the type of dude that's going to orchestrate some shit like that ever in my life. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not me. I don't organize shit like that to get people fucked up. Like, I've never put together a situation like that. That's not how I roll. So it's not even in my nature to do that. Obviously, I know that, and I can understand how people would have doubt, but I'm telling you, that's just not how I roll. Of course, there was always the thought that fight, man. Everybody thought we were going to fight. You don't remember how it was? He was drawing pictures of knocking me out, and y'all were saying, oh, you're going to punch him. Everybody was talking about it, man. Fucking Jesse Rican and all these fools. There's a ton of fucking interviews that you could see out there where people were like, we were talking about this. Like, it just a situation that was delicate. Bro, it's a delicate situation that spiraled out of control. That's it. And for anyone to, you know what I mean? And again, that's the thing. Like, it's all of these excuses and these whole fucking conspiracy theories, bro. Like, I'm done with this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
I got you.
I promise you I don't.
All right. Well, shit, man. I'm glad people get done and shit. I just don't want them to happen. I'm saying down the line or some shit to you or some shit like that. Or vice versa. I said I just don't want to see nothing happen to you or vice versa. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't got no malicious feelings towards Math. I don't have no malicious feelings towards Math.
You shouldn't think of But Diz, you're not supposed to. You hit him.
Yeah, I am. Anybody who's threatened me and said the shit that he said, I am supposed to. What are you talking about?
Come on, Diz. You wildin', son. You wildin'. Come on.
So whenever you guys decide it's just battle rap, it's just battle rap. And whenever he decides that he's saying some real shit, it's some real shit. Come on, man. I'm going to take everything said serious. I'm sorry.
But Diz, let me ask you a question.
What?
No, I just want to ask you this. If the shoe was on the other foot and it happened to you, you'd be feeling the same way Math would be feeling, though, my nigga. That's real talk.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sitting over here. I've never been in that situation, and I didn't imagine myself in that situation for me to know that. But you might be right. You know what I mean? I'm not going to argue that. I just, like I'm telling you, that's a situation that happened that shouldn't keep coming up. Like, straight up, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, the more you focus on it, it's going to become some other shit. I don't think I don't think you understand that with this type of shit, the problem is really him accepting it and moving on. It's not revenge and all this fucking stupid shit because it's not going to work how he thinks.
But Diz, all right, you know what? I'm going to be real blunt about it now. I've been being cool about it. Diz,
Go
here's
ahead,
the problem
say
with it.
what
I'm
you
just going to be, Math might be mad. It's cool. The reason why he can't, in my opinion, deal with it and just move on is because that was career changing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He was known
because he made
as
it that
NYB.
though. He chose.
He
chose to make it that. He could have brushed it off, Cabs. He could have brushed it off. You know that.
But
There's no point
hear
in
me
you
out though. But Diz,
that
that should happen now. Every opponent he's battling is making fun of that shit. He's not the bully
because he
no
makes
more.
it a big deal, bro. Listen to me, bro. It's because he makes it a big deal. He could have brushed it off and acted like he didn't give a fuck, and everyone would have sided up with him because they already did. He just didn't know how to play it right, and he kept on encompassing and engulfing himself in it, bro, and then tripping out when people bring it up to him instead of not giving a fuck. Like, to me, I can't agree with you because I've seen the behavior patterns. Like, this is not my fault. He chose to fucking go down that route. And fighting me isn't gonna bring back all the shit he fucked up. That's what he doesn't understand. Like, it always comes down to your performances and what you do and the work you put in. All the side shit doesn't matter. That ain't gonna give him nothing back. I promise you. It ain't gonna change nothing. That's where he's fucked up in the head about it. Like, he's not accepting that, bro. And, you know, that's just, people are going to keep bringing that up. That whenever people see a weakness or you show a hand, that's it. Everyone's going to target it. Like, it's just a fact. I've had a lot of people make up fake rumors about me. Then when I try to defend the rumors, everybody was like, nah, that shit really happened. You know what I mean? That's happened to me with battles, with battle rappers who have made up stories about me. And I learned that next time I shouldn't even defend these stories because if I do, it almost fucking, you know, validates them in front of everybody. So, you know,
that's true.
It's all about, you know this, bro. That's why you can't say nothing back right now because you know this shit, bro. It's real. You gotta accept it, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's all, like, we're battle rappers. We're always in the fucking light. So the way you carry yourself, every little thing we say, full screenshot it and remember it. Like, we can't even make no more.
That's true.
We can't even make no more mistakes. Like, he, you know, I don't know why he would even respond to people online in his situation. Like, he could have just completely dodged everything, but he chooses not to. He chooses to talk about it in blogs.
Hey,
this is the first time I talk about it like this.
You know why, too? On top of that, to be real, too, though, it's because I think that, like, mad niggas kind of wanted that shit to happen because he was so much of a bully. So it's kind of like that kind of, like, escalated it way even worse. It's like this. When you fought Billy Boondock, it was not a big deal like that. You know what I'm saying?
That fool was harassing us. There was, like, a longer... That video was, like, almost half an hour long. And then there was, like, another 15 minutes that probably weren't recorded of him just harassing us. Like, yo, rap. Yo, rap right now. We'll put on the camera and rap right now. Like, for, like, 40 minutes. Trust me, man. You would have threw your axe at him. I promise you. I didn't even hit that fool. I just told him to shut the fuck up and grab him. He punched me first.
He punched your desk.
Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man. Drop this shit. What up?